Hello, my name is Mike Rich, and I'm a pastor, have been a pastor for the last 9 years. I've been endorsed by the Baptist General Convention of Texas. I've known that I was called into ministry since the time I was young. I love serving people. I love interacting and engaging in conversations, learning about people's lives and seeing how I can be a blessing to them. I've served in different ministry roles, everything from holding babies in the nursery, running youth ministry, and now as an associate pastor. I've led various ministry teams, and I believe that the Lord is calling me into ministry as an Air Force chaplain. Why am I seeking chaplaincy? I believe that chaplaincy is a unique and exciting and challenging opportunity to use my gifts, my education, and my experience to serve those who serve. And that is truly what I want to do. I want to use what God has given me and the path that He's led me on to be a blessing for those who serve the country that I live in and I love. My desire is to come alongside airmen to be a source of strength and encouragement when they face difficulties, as everyone does in life. But not only that, not only helping in the hard times, I also want to be an encouragement and a source of resilience, making the good times even better and building up that foundation for the hard times. I believe that chaplaincy is it's a different kind of ministry. It's one where you really get to spend time with the people that you serve. It's not just focused on preparing for a service or a class, although those things are part of it, but it's about being with those you serve. And that really is my heart to be or to have a ministry of presence and to be with them, to understand who they are, where they've been in life, and how I can serve them. With that, I believe the Air Force is the right option for my family. Done some research, but at the same time, I've only ever considered the Air Force. It's the branch that I always thought was the coolest, and also I believe it is the best fit for my family. I also have some family connections to the Air Force, and that my older brother currently serves, and both my grandfather and my wife's grandfather served in the Air Force during their time. I understand that ministry in the Air Force is different from ministry in a local church, and that I will be serving with and serving those who come from a variety of theological, educational, and cultural backgrounds. And my heart towards that is that I believe differences can be strengths, and they don't have to be stumbling blocks. And I've worked in pluralistic settings before, in secular jobs, specifically Dick's Sporting Goods and UPS. Had many coworkers who followed different faiths, and we were able to accomplish the task before us. I believe the calling of a chaplain is to serve every airman, regardless of background or regardless of differences. And I also believe that when we focus on a unified goal, namely the health of every airman and the unity of the squadron, that again, those differences, they can become unique perspectives that lead to strength and growth for everyone. I've worked on a variety of teams and a variety of different settings, both in the ministry and outside of it. I love collaborative work. I love people coming together, using their knowledge and their strengths to better the whole. And right now, I both serve on teams and lead teams. In my role as an associate pastor or a discipleship pastor, I lead the youth ministry team, the children's ministry, as well as the adult Sunday school ministries. And so I have people who serve under me, both paid staff as well as volunteers, in a wide variety, the massive age range of everyone in the church. And I oversee what they do, helping structure their ministries and encouraging them towards excellence. I also serve as part of the staff team and the pastoral team, planning, carrying out, thinking about everything on the calendar, from classes to services and all of the events that happen in the church. I also serve as part of our leadership team, and that team comes together to ensure that all of the activities of the church focus on the mission, the vision, and the goals set for the church. And on that team, I work with other leaders who are leading committees and ministries, as well as other pastors. I believe that relationship is the key to all of these things, both working in a pluralistic setting and working on a team. That when you show someone that you care about who they are, that you're curious about their life, and that they're not just a tool towards an ends for you, but rather you recognize that they're someone whom God loves, then you're able to look beyond the differences and work together. Again, relationship being built there, focusing on the person first. When you can do that, then the team is able to focus and to be committed, not just towards the goal, but towards each other. And I want to be clear, I am absolutely firm in my faith and in what I believe. And I want everybody to believe in Jesus just like I do. And at the same time, I am committed to the belief in human dignity, that every person, every conversation, every interaction demands respect. And that when we can respect each other, we can learn from each other and learn each other, then we can turn differences into strengths. We can move forward together to serve the greater good. And I believe that chaplaincy not only requires that, but is strengthened by that. To sum up, I believe that my gifts, my education, my experience, as well as my dedication to working on a team, and my experience in teams in the past, as well as my heart simply to serve those who serve and to engage in real life relationships with people, will be a blessing both to those I serve and those I serve with. I hope that you find this message finds you well, and I just want to thank you for your consideration.